so I want to show you my pet snake right there. He's up here all the time. It's either a he or a she. I do not know. But he's here all the time. And he doesn't mind me coming around as long as if I don't touch him or I do anything like that. He won't, or she won't be bothered. They'll just stand still, stay there all day. They like to come up here where it's nice and dry, and they hang out. And so we do our pepper reviews together, me and this one right here. So that is my pet snake. Now that snake, I think there's a family of these snakes in here, because there's one that comes up over here, and it might even be there now, and I haven't known. You don't know they're there because they don't move and they just sit there. But I got one that sunbathes right there. It just sits right where that hole is. I guess it comes up through the hole or something, and it just sits on that thing and it just sunbathes right there. So I got one that comes up there. It might be the same one, I'm not sure. But I know that this one sometimes goes in my planter boxes in here. There's a hole down there in my planters, and they sometimes go in there and they live inside there, which is fine because, you know, it keeps the mice and the rodents down in my greenhouse. And, you know, I don't want them in here, you know, basically. I'd rather have the snakes in here because the snakes don't bother me and they don't eat my vegetables and damage my vegetables. So I definitely like the fact that there's snakes in my greenhouse, as long as if they're not poisonous ones, which I haven't seen any yet, thank God. But I know up here where I live, we do have copperheads and rattlesnakes up here, and that is a good thing to not see them. But yeah, that's my little buddy right there. My little buddy snake. Now, I seen a big garter snake out in my garden the other day. Big one. I mean, that thing had to have been maybe twice the size of my thumb over here. And I moved the branch and I seen it wiggle away. So I could just caught the tail end of it, but I got a real big mama out there somewhere in here. If I see that thing again, I'll try to get it on camera for you. But my garter snake population is picking up around my garden, and that is a good thing. So if you see garter snakes in your yard, treat them with all due respect and just let them have their way. If they want to come up here, for example, and just sit there, don't worry, they're not going to bother you. They're just going to hang out and wait for those little mice. Now, if he's hanging out up here, then there's a good chance that there might be mice running around in here, and he's up there for a reason. He's not just sunbathing. He's up there. He's looking for the little critters that are running around so he can get a hold of them. So if you see a garter snake, make him your pet friend. And so he came out, or she came out from her resting place, and she's kind of just wandering around. And so she came out and she's wandering around on the top of my thing. I tried to give him an earthworm, but she's more worried about me than she is of the earthworm. And I don't want to get too close because she could strike. You know, I don't want to. She might be afraid. And she'll bite out of fear. And normally these snakes, they're not going to bite you in general, you know. But if you put your hand right in front of it and it's just scared, well, anything is going to bite you at that point. So just figured I'd show you that. She's come out. You can see she's pretty good size. She's got a pretty good size, got a nice belly. I'd love to pick her up, but again, I'm not in the mood to get bit. They're not poisonous, though. If you get bit, it's not going to feel good. So, because they do got fangs on them, and it's more scary to get bit than it is to actually get bit from this thing. But she's getting used to me little by little. She sees me coming in here, and so she's not too bothered by me. I don't touch her. I don't try to harm her or scare her or anything like that. I just leave them alone. Let her get big. I try to feed them bugs when I see bugs around. And so, but yeah, that's her in her full glory. My pet snake. Very cautious of me, though. She don't fully trust me yet. She's getting there. I think she's got a full belly, though. If you look at her belly, got a lot of bugs in there. I think that's mostly what they eat, though I would imagine they probably could eat little mice and stuff like that. Field mice and stuff. I'm sure they could eat those. But I'm pretty sure they mostly eat insects and stuff like that. So, anyway, there it is. So right here we got a garter snake, which is a good thing. I'm starting to see quite a few of them show up around my property now. They're not just by my greenhouse anymore. They're actually coming up near my house, which is also a good thing because they eat the mice. Because this thing here is just inefficient. Yeah, that's all it does. But yeah, we got a garter snake there. And you got to watch out too. Garter snakes do strike. If you put your hand too close to it or you try to move something, they will jump up and bite you. So just be careful with garter snakes, and they don't hurt. The bite hurts, but you're not going to get poisoned or anything. So I wanted to show you the size of this one. This one's got some beef on it, which is a good thing. Let's see if I get you close. Where are you? It's hard to see her on the camera where she actually is. I think that's her right there, partly in the shadows. Yeah, she's a pretty good sized one. I seen a real big one in my outdoor garden the other day. Pretty good size, enough to eat good sized mice, that's for sure.